I have today's biggest deals. I found some amazing deals for you guys. Also, there are a lot of ripoffs going on right now that I've uncovered, and a lot of scams too. And by the way, little spoiler here, Amazon is in all three buckets today. I have Amazon, I have deals for Amazon. Amazon is also in the ripoff column, and they're also in the scam column. There's an Amazon scam going around right now that I want to tell you about. So as you continue to join, again, bring us your comments and we'll talk about it all. But let's start right now with some deals, some ways to help you save money, because that's what I'm all about. I'm here to help you save money, shop smarter, and beat the system. So that's what I'm all about. That's my North Star. Let's first start with the 4 Amazon tricks to save you money. First one, and I love all of these, digital coupons, right? So Amazon has these electronic coupons. All you have to do is go into your Amazon app, and we're going to do this together, or on your laptop, on the desktop, and go and literally just search Amazon coupons. To show you all the stuff that has the coupons that day, and you can literally click on anything. And as soon as you click on it, all you have to do is hit a little red button that says apply coupon. And it's like minus 20%, minus 30%. These are really, really big discounts that you can get. Same sort of thing. Amazon does daily flash sales and flash deals. And even my wife, who's on Amazon literally nonstop, we're on a first name basis with the Amazon guy. He loves us. You go to, in the search bar, today's deals. That's all you have to write is today's deals. By the way, what's up, Debbie? Love coupons. Susie says, I didn't even know they had coupons. Yeah, either did I. I didn't know either, Susie. Amazon coupons. So here's another one you may not know about, today's deal. So search today's deals in Amazon, and it's the same sort of thing. It's all the flash sales of all the stuff going on, and they really do hit every category. You're going to have, today I was looking there were mattresses, a lot of mattresses on sale today, which is awesome because mattresses get really expensive. I just redid my son's room. So expensive. So mattresses today, and they have really everything. The other one that I'm obsessed with is Amazon Outlet. So Amazon Outlet, it's really nothing Amazon talks about that much. This is their big clearance section. This is stuff they're trying to mark down and move out of the way quickly. So they've marked them way down. Imagine going to your local outlet. This is that, but for Amazon online. So all you do is you click on, again, the search bar, Amazon Outlet, and you're going to, by the way, the coupons just popped up, of course. So look, what I tell you about mattresses, a lot of mattresses up there today, right? So you click into that, and then all of a sudden you're going to get to apply the coupon. You see the little red thing? Just hit that button. It applies the coupon, and you get 31% off this particular thing. So you do that. Let me see if this is working now. So I'm going to put in today's deals into Amazon right now too. And you're going to get this thing right up top. You see it says today's deals, 50% off today. See? Look at that. Half the price. So Amazon Outlet is a huge, huge deal, and today's deals are giant too. Both of them have equally amazing stuff. And then the final one, the final Amazon trick is a web extension. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called camel.com. Debbie Evans, what's up? Didn't know about Amazon Outlet. Awesome. Doreen, thank you. I do a great job. I'm trying. It's our first live here in my house, so we'll see how it all goes. And thank you, Juanita, as well for writing. And also tell me where you guys are. I'm really curious where in the world you are. So write in and let me know where you guys are too. So camel.com is really, really cool. It's this website extension. It actually tracks Amazon prices and will tell you whether you're getting a deal or not, right? Because sometimes what I've found over the years doing this, some retailers will pump up their prices, right, artificially, and then 3 days later be like, oh, it's a 50% off sale. Well, guess what? You just jacked it up 50% 3 days ago. And with things like Camel, you can actually look at that price history and know if you're getting a good deal or not. It'll actually alert you when there are price drops and things like that. So it's really, really cool. It's an extension you can put into your desktop, and it's fully Rawson approved. It's legit. It's all good. You don't have to worry about it. So those are some of my favorite 4 tricks from Amazon. What's up from Puerto Rico, Maria? Who else we got? Janice is in Pennsylvania. Very cool. Tennessee. Pam, how you doing? Love it. We're all over the country today, helping you save money. That's fun.
Delray.
Who's in Delray?
Ben is in Delray.
Oh, Ben's in Delray Beach. What's up, Ben? Thank you very much. Got Danielle over here running everything, running all the graphics. Thank you, Danielle. Jump in whenever you like, somebody says something cool. All right, now I want to talk about Wi-Fi hacks. I have 3 awesome Wi-Fi hacks for you today to slash your bill, and including one of them that gives you free internet. You will literally get free internet with this one hack. So that's my last one. Counting down to number 1, which is my favorite. Number 3, something we're all probably doing is overpaying. And I've studied this a lot in the past week. A lot of us are overpaying for internet. You're paying for speeds that you don't actually need because of the marketing, right? They're like, hey, you can get the highest speed, the fastest speed for this price. And that's really what these carriers want you to do. But what they don't tell you is that you don't need to pay for the top speeds in most cases, depending on how big your family is or how many people are using it. For the average family, and you can run 3 devices at once. You can stream all the shows you want at once. You can get all the email you want at once. You can do games all at once. All you really need for 3 devices is 300 megabits, right? 300 megabits is all you need. And these carriers are selling you on a lot more than that. And we found great deals. I actually found you some great deals happening right now. Xfinity and AT&T, you can get 300 megabits for just $55 a month. Think what you're paying in your internet bill right now. Mine's much higher than that. $55 a month from Xfinity and AT&T if you'll go to 300 megabits. Xfinity wants a 5-year commitment for that. Verizon, just a little more, $60 a month. You lock that in for 3 years. So that's pretty cool. As inflation happens, prices go up. You're locked in for that price with Xfinity for 5 years and Verizon for 3. This one move can save you hundreds of dollars. I mean, within months, you can save hundreds of dollars. So don't overpay for internet. Hack number 2, I really like this one. Stop renting your modem and router. When they come and set up your Wi-Fi, usually, the guy comes in, or the girl comes in with the equipment, and they just start setting that up. And what you don't see on your bill, because you don't sit and analyze it probably, is they are charging you a monthly rental fee for the modem and the router, okay? It's kind of a waste of money because you can find modems and routers. I found one for like $165. There are actually some that are cheaper. Just make sure it's compatible with your particular service, but most of them are. And you do that one-time fee, you can literally, in 5 years, if you were to pay the $15 a month rental fee, I did the math, it's $1,000 just to rent a modem, where you can buy one for $165 and make that up pretty quickly. So this is one of those where we always argue about owning versus buying homes and stuff. This is just a router. So my advice is to put that investment up front and stop giving them money every month just to rent a modem and a router. Buy it. And again, go on Amazon, see if they have any coupons for it. Tie that together. And then hack number 1, I love this. I had no idea about this. They, at public libraries, will give you for free a Wi-Fi hotspot. It's got Wi-Fi preloaded into it, and you don't have to use it at the library. You can take it wherever you want, and they'll rent it to you. You rent it out like a library book for free. It's free, okay? For like 30 days. My local library does 21 days. I called a couple other libraries around here. 30 days. They're like, yeah, we'll just give you a Wi-Fi hotspot. And you can take it on the road. It's great for road trips. Take it wherever you want. You can use it in the car. And if you don't have Wi-Fi, it's a great, great thing if you're a member of your public library, and it's entirely free. So it's free internet for a month, which is kind of cool, especially if you're going on a road trip. So it works everywhere. Let's go to the next thing. I want to talk about some ripoffs. Going on right now. And I said that Amazon is in all the buckets. They got deals today, they got ripoffs today, and they got scams today. Here's the Amazon ripoff going on right now. They promised to keep prices low during all these tariffs. They said they're going to keep their prices as low as possible, but our investigation has found that they are increasing prices in a crazy way. The Wall Street Journal put together a bunch of numbers, and we looked into it further. Pet eye drops are up 130. And by the way, there's something that's really going to piss you off at the end of this. So wait until I'm going to read you some of the products that have gone up in the prices. And at the end, you're going to be really pissed when I tell you this fact. So pet eye drops have gone up 136% on Amazon. Cough syrup is up 77% on Amazon right now. Disinfecting wipes up 41%. And the Wall Street Journal looked at a can of Campbell's clam chowder, jumped 30%. Even things like deodorant, paper goods, everything is sort of going up. And there's one really glaring example that the Wall Street Journal put into the article. They looked at the exact same stackable storage containers, right? Like the storage baskets. On Amazon, those storage baskets were $9.31. Guess what they are now? $19.99, a full $10, double the price. Okay, $19.99 now. At Target, they're $18.99, so they're pretty much in line with Target. But listen to what the price at Walmart is. At Walmart, same exact product, $6.77. So we are all sort of trained to think that Amazon, I mean, at least I am, I'm conditioned to think that Amazon usually has the cheapest prices. Maybe it's the convenience factor, the fact that it's just like on our phone and I can do it and it shows up really fast. And that makes me feel like I'm getting a great deal, but you're not. Go on the Walmart app, go on the Target app. I think it's fun to compare prices. Maybe you don't, but go and compare prices because you can often get a better deal elsewhere. So Amazon, while they're saying they're going to keep prices low, they're not always the lowest. By the way, they gave a statement to the Wall Street Journal, and I want to read this. We have not seen the average prices of products offered in our store change up or down appreciably. Really? Our commitment to offering low prices, not relative percentage changes, is what delivers the most value to our customers. Whatever. Here's what's the most annoying part about this, and this is the part that's going to piss you off. A lot of the brands mentioned and a lot of the brands of the prices I just mentioned, the brands themselves did not raise prices. So it's not like Amazon can say, hey, they gave it to us and it's more expensive, you know, with all the inflation and the tariffs. They gave it to us that way. So we're raising prices and passing it on to consumer, right? We expect that. I think there's some level of, we want these companies to eat it as much as possible, but at some point the dam will break and they got to charge us more. I think the realist in me understands that. But if they're not increasing prices from the brand side and then Amazon is doing it by itself, that's not cool. That's not cool. I don't like that at all. So let me know what you guys think about that. Am I being wrong? Am I being too sensitive? But if the brands aren't charging Amazon more, why are they raising prices? What are they doing with that extra money? Lining their pockets? Paying for Jeff Bezos' wedding in Italy, maybe? Crazy. What was that wedding? $100 million? Nuts. It looked beautiful, but don't do it with my money. And then one more ripoff I want to do before I get to the scams. And then I want to talk about the show that I want to do, and I want your input on everything because I want to hear from you guys, and we'll start talking. I consider this a ripoff. Have you guys heard about this at Hertz, the car rental company? They have now installed these AI scanners. So no longer is it, you know, somebody just walks around the car and looks for dings and dents. There is an AI scanner that is now charging customers for the tiniest little scratches. So you send your car in, you think everything's fine. You didn't notice it on the way out. And all of a sudden you get this surprise bill, and they're charging people like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. They've installed them at a bunch of the airport locations so far, and they're going to roll this out. And I think it'll probably be the industry norm, but they've rolled these scanners out. It's called UVI. And it scans the car before you get it, and it scans the car when it comes back. You hope that the scanner on the way in catches all that stuff so you don't get charged, but there are cases where people are getting charged, they say, for stuff they didn't do. So they've already installed this in Atlanta, Charlotte, Newark Airport, Houston, Phoenix, and Tampa. So I know a bunch of you are watching right now. It doesn't really matter where you live because we all travel. That's why we use an airport Hertz. But they're using this artificial intelligence to charge you. And you can get hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. All of a sudden you check your car back in and then you're like, what the hell is this? I didn't do that. So anyway, be on the lookout for that. And the advice on that that I have for you is to walk around your car before you get it at Hertz. And I would start doing it everywhere because I think all these companies are going to start rolling them out. It's the new AI world. And look for every tiny thing. I mean, when I rent cars, I see damage sometimes and I'm like, what are they going to charge me for this like tiny little thing like this? But they are now, and AI will see it. So write it down on that dumb little sheet that's in the glove compartment that you never look at and never submit. You got to start submitting those sheets. You know, the picture of the car that you can write on it. Hey, there's a little scratch here. So do that. I'm going to talk about a few scams, and we'll start with Amazon again. Here is this Amazon scam is crazy. It's a refund scam. So these scammers are now sending out emails from what looks, I mean, I've seen the emails. They look legit from Amazon. It's from the Amazon safety team. And it says there's a problem with your product. My dog is barking. Hold on, I'm going to let my dog out. Hold on 1 second. It's okay, Nugget. There you go. Gotta let Nugget go out. He's chasing birds. So you get it from the Amazon safety team, and it says, hey, there's a problem with this thing that you ordered, and we need you to click this link so we can give you a refund. So they're promising a refund. That's why people are clicking the link. It's completely fake. Don't click it. Never, ever click unsolicited links, ever, even when you think it's from Amazon or anybody else. Here's what I want you to do. If you get this, get off of it immediately and don't click anything, and go into your own Amazon account. Go into the app or the website of your own account, okay? And check to see if there's a problem. If there's a problem with your order, it's going to tell you right there. They're not going to email you like that to tell you that. So that's a big scam. Here's the next one. Venmo and PayPal. Don't use them until you hear this. Don't use Venmo and PayPal until you listen to this. And I want you to share this with your friends too. Share this video. They've just rolled out, this is really cool, both companies, it's an AI scam detector. So now, before you ever send money, they are gathering millions of data points from scams around the world and what we report and what everyone reports. And they can figure out patterns. AI is figuring out patterns. So now, before you even hit send, it is scanning who you're sending it to, what you're even writing in the note. I'll get to that in a second because that's important. What you're writing in the note, and it's going to tell you, we think this is a known scam. So before the money even leaves your account, it's going to alert you, which is really, really cool. But the only way to do it, the only way to make sure it's on, you need the latest Venmo and PayPal app. So what I want you to do is, whether you're on Android, go into the Google Play Store. If you're on iPhone, go into the App Store and force an update if you need to update those apps, because it's only in the new software update. And that's how you get it. Don't send any money until you do that, because that's now in effect. Also, a little tip here for you on Venmo and PayPal. What scammers always look for, they want you to write for friends and family. Don't ever do that. Even if you're sending money to friends and family, don't click on the friends and family dropdown. Instead, click on goods and services, because there are a lot less scams with those. I don't know why, but that's how it works. And then the final scam I want to tell you about, and then we're getting to all your comments, is spyware on your phone. Is somebody spying on you on your phone right now? I have the ways to check if that's happening, because we just got new numbers in, and in 2025, it is just exploding. There are scammers that are probably, I'm looking at all these comments right now, and thank you so much. There are probably so many people on this live stream right now with malware and spyware on your phone, but we're going to get rid of it right now. So I want you to do this with me on your phones. And I actually have info for iPhone users and Android users, okay? So first of all, some of the ways you can tell that, and these are just some of the ways, if a scammer is in your phone, it overheats for no reason when you're not using it. So if you're using it for a long period of time, the phones can get hot. If it's just sitting there and it's hot to the touch, it's a very good indication of spyware, because it's working in the background very hard at all times. Battery drains ridiculously fast. Settings are changing, meaning some app locations are changing on your phone, or settings aren't where you left them. That's another great indication of spyware. When you're not looking, they're moving stuff around and taking stuff out. And weird noises on calls. I used to think that was just like some myth in the movies, but it's true. You will hear noises on calls if somebody's in your phone. So there are some really great things you can do right now. There's a great website. It's actually an app. It's not a website that I want you to go to. It's called malwarebytes.com. And this is entirely free. They will scan your phone. It's legit, Rawson approved. They will scan your phone for any spyware on your phone, which is really, really cool. So let me just spell this for you, and I'll give you guys a second to get a pen out and write this down. What's up, Tony Gilbert? Teresa and Tony in Westchester, not sure if I should be trusting AI. I know, but it's a part of our life now. AI is going to probably end humanity, but it's real. And there are some good things that it does too. And this is one of them, right? Oh, I just received that email. This is from the Amazon scam. Yeah. And you turned it into a scam email. Good. You can also send that stuff to phishing, phishing @google.com. Send anything you get from like the Amazon safety team to them. So, all right, now that you have your pens out, Malwarebytes is the name of the app. MALWAREBYTES. That's the name of the app. Download it, run a free scan. If you're an iPhone user, you can also log into account.apple.com. Account.apple.com. ripoffs.apple.com. And you can sign up and they will send you threat notifications whenever they send spyware on your phone. They're always looking and scanning. And then if you're an Android user, go to the Google Play Store and click on Google Play Protect. So that will protect your phone. Also, always, and I can't say this enough, always download the software updates from Apple and Android. In many cases, there are security fixes in almost every update, and it will knock out any spyware you have because it's resetting the entire iOS on iPhones and the system on Android. It's replacing the whole thing. So it'll knock out whatever spyware you have. So whenever, and there are known scams to Apple and Android all the time. And there are people that are working on fixes. So they send out software patches, download those whenever they come out, the second they come out. So that way, you don't have anything on your phone. So I hope that helps. I want to get to some of your comments here. What's up, Ocala, Florida? What's up, Ryan? Thank you very much. Let me read this from Acorn Tree. The only problem with that, it also knocks out your passwords that you never can remember. Well, you got to write your passwords down in different places, and you should never be using the same password again. We'll do that in another episode. But what a lot of these scammers do, when you use the same password over and over, if there's one data breach, let's say you have a Hertz logon, speaking of Hertz, and they have a data breach, which they've had before, the scammers know that most of us use the same password over and over. They send that password. They have systems that in a millisecond can check every bank, every Amazon, everything, and they plug that password in with your email. And if they get hits, they're into your stuff and they're stealing everything you have. I think I skipped one, by the way. While you write in, and we're going to keep an eye on that. There's a new study out that I want to read to you about the cheapest grocery store, which is fascinating. Yeah. There's a new report out from NetCredit about what and I wanted to get to this before I left. I forgot. The cheapest grocery store in the country. It is, drum roll, Target. Do you agree with that? I'm not sure I do. So this is from NetCredit. They check prices at 2,000 grocery stores across the country. And they say in 15 states, which is more than any other store was able to get, Target beat the prices in 15 states. Okay. We actually have a map that I want to show you guys. This is the map they put out of the cheapest store. So you can see Maine, all the red is Target. The blue is Walmart. You can see Grocery Outlet there in yellow. You can see Hy-Vee in orange there and Food Lion there in the southeast in purple. So you can see that Walmart really owns the big cities, New York, Pennsylvania, California. They do very well in LA, very well in San Francisco. Target does very well in the western part of the country, Florida, Maine. If we lose that banner there, can you just click that? Let me click out of that. You can see Alaska and Hawaii, Target owns as well. But you can see a lot of the Northwest grocery outlet really dominates. But what's interesting is that Target really dominates most of the country, which is crazy. I don't know if I agree with that. Aldi doesn't because Aldi's not as big of a brand. So these are like the big brands and they don't have enough of a footprint. So that's pretty nuts, isn't it? Let me go back to your comments so I can take a look here. Fiesta, Fiesta in Texas. You're in Texas, you've never heard of Fiesta for groceries. Well, according to that, they came out, what about Massachusetts? Let me put that map back on so everyone can look again. Massachusetts, you can go look for yourself. It is Price Right in Massachusetts, it looks like. Oh, actually, yeah, Price Right in New Hampshire and Massachusetts and in Rhode Island. That's pretty interesting. Fiesta, Smart and Final. I've never heard of that in Arizona. Have you guys heard of Smart and Final? I know we had some people from my friend from Peoria, Arizona. Have you heard of that one? Yeah, Linda's saying no for Target. I kind of agree with that. Not cheaper. Yeah. How can you always see my new updates? Subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure to hit the little bell. Let me get rid of this. Make sure that you hit the little bell when you subscribe and you will get notified whenever I do a live, whenever I post a new video, you'll get notified immediately. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to keep reading these comments. Keep the comments coming. I am reading all of them. And you and I are going to do this together. We're in a community together trying to figure out how to do this and the best way to get you information, the time of day, the format that you want. You're a producer along with me. So I'm here to serve you in the best way possible. I don't have all the answers. So I really hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching, and we're going to see you next time. Keep the comments going. I'll interact with you guys. Thanks so much.